Another little look at Per Aspera. This came out on 3rd of December, so I thought I'd check it out again because I played the demo and it was really, really cool. So we're going to go ahead and do a new game. Now we've got two choices here. We've got campaign or we've got sandbox. So campaign is a story mode. Seems to be a little bit more fleshed out than the demo. There's actually a bit of a backstory with an AI. So as you can see here, you play as an AI with the prime directive of terraforming Mars. Life isn't just about being smart. It's about forming a bond with the people that come and your decisions how you get closer to them or away from them. So yeah, I'm hoping I can become a maniac AI. Or the sandbox. Let you play with all the mechanics in your own time. You can do what you want. You could do giant solar farms, space shapes. Yeah, you can just do what you want. So we're gonna check this out and see how we get on with it. Now we can do easy, medium, or hard, or Aspera. It triggers me that the shapes go outside the box. Easy is abundance of resources, lower construction costs and time, and lower structural decay rate. Normal, yes, average, and the hardest one seems to be one of the worst things is limited resource recovery from scrapping, because you know I'm going to be building stuff wrong. I'm going to sit on the fence and go for the middle one. Now, as this is such an involved game with building and showing you stuff in the game, what I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to play this for half an hour, see how far we get, and I'm not going to edit it. I'm just going to, because picking out the key moments in that footage would be an absolute nightmare. So I'm just going to, get your cup of tea, get your whiskey, get your beer, get your fruit tea, sit down and watch with me. So here we go. Let's wake up. Games are getting more and more like films, aren't they? Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Now, interestingly enough, we might see it later, but this map where you land is huge. It's massive, and there's things on this map which look like you might be able to explore later on. I've seen an abandoned robot base. I'm sure I saw ruins. So yeah, let's check it out. Right, first thing we need to do is build a aluminum mine. So if you've not watched me with a video, I'll explain the core interface. Right, let's pause it first of all. So objectives are over here. This is a quick synopsis of your sort of colony overview. So you can see here I've got one worker and one hub. So this is this. Now, the workers come and charge in here when they're not in use. This is a worker. Now, this is the power. So you can see here with the power, I've got 0 power requirements at the moment, and I'm producing 20 energy. You do have to keep an eye on that. It doesn't really warn you you're about to run out of power, and all of a sudden you'll find your bases and stuff don't work. This is the limit of structures. I'm limited to 50 structures, and I've got 1 at the moment. Right. This is just like your map up here. You can click this and show traffic when things get going. Again, that shows you the power, how much you're outputting in an area, sort of power usage. So I'm not using anything at the moment. Here's the year, month, and sol. I don't know what sol is. It must be like a term for a... Is it like an astronomical term? Timeline speeds here. So you've got stop, play, and then you've got all the little time speeds here. Doesn't really tell you what speed they are. It's just, I'd say it's normal, fast, faster, fastest. What else have we got? Topology here. So let's see, does this actually work? I don't think it. Maybe it's because I've got it paused. Let's have a little look. Yeah, I don't know how you get that to identify that. That looks like it's that thing now. Oh, wait a minute. I've got someone calling me. Just leave me alone. We've got knowledge base over here, so you can go in here and you can read all your unread entries. So say, I can read about mines, extracts. I can see, look, build that. It's going to use 5 of that. It's going to use 2 of that and 2 of that. Lovely jubbly. This is all your base building over here. Down here is your resources. So you can see I've got 5 aluminum, I've got 15 steel, and I've got 5 electronics. So you have to be careful you don't build stuff and run out of all the components and screw yourself. And I think that's pretty much it. I've got the incoming chat thing about to come up here, and I've got my metal over here. You can see how much is in it. So 657. Look at this, though. This is what I like about this game. 657 chunks. Look at this, though. This will blow your mind. Look. It's not just surface stuff. It's all underground. Oh, it looks so good. It does look good. Anyway, let's actually play the game and not just waffle. Incoming call. Dr. Foster. AMI. This is an ISA mission control calling from Earth. Are you with us? Do you copy? So let's confirm. Affirmative, Houston. I'm with you. Great. Actually, while we're doing this, we'll get this. We'll get the mine built. So when you build stuff, it has these tendrils that come out, and that's your sort of build limit radius. But we'll show that more in a different building in a second. We just want to get that going.
The primary Mars module is already touched
Ooh,
down on
okay.
the designated landing zone.
Much better with the audio.
Control of the mission. Check the left edge of your display. You'll find your directives there. Follow them to set up the initial base on Mars's surface. I'll give you some time to settle in. When you're ready, go ahead and initiate our terraforming mission. Houston out.
Okay, so the worker takes the resources from here. So you can see it's taking it from these bits and plonking on here. I've got 1 piece of metal left, so you might be able to see this pop out. It must be stored on the... I think it's stored underneath. I don't think it's stored in these bays. Okay, now we get to build it. Look at this, though. Oh, so good. It's cool. And you can speed it up here as well if you think that's taking too long. Like so. You can hover over it and see the little loading bar there. Nice. Now, what this will do now is this will take the metal here and turn it into the metal pipes here. So let me just speed it up and show you.
The view of Mars from up here is fascinating. The landscape is so cratered and desolate.
Okay, this is the AI. This is like a storyline thing.
This is my voice that I am hearing. It's me. I am talking to myself. I must be verbalizing my thoughts as I process them. What an interesting function. I would like to test this some more. What other observations can I make about Mars?
Right, so this is where you can choose a path where you're going to go down. I'm going to try this one, attention grabbing.
I keep marveling at its carmine landscape.
Ooh, yes. Okay, that's it. Anyway, next objective, we need to build a silicon mine and a glass kiln. Now, silicon mine is up here, and we've not got the glass kiln yet. So, what we need to do is we need to build a silicon mine over here. Now, if you look at this radius thing here where it's yellow, that's because I can't build there because it's outside the extended range. But you can extend the range with other units. So, as silicon is going to use glass, I can use this as part of the process. So what I can do is this. I can place this down at some point. Like this. I'm going to use quite a lot of glass, so we'll do it there as like a way station. There you go. That'll link up to that, and that'll link up to that. Now this needs 3 metal and 3 steel, so we're going to speed this up. This also is spitting out the metal, so you should see my metal. So you've got like a usage thing on here. So it says we need 13. Let's pause it a second. So we need 3 for this one, and we need 2 for that one. That's 5. I think I've actually got. I think I've got 10 in stock. I think the arrows mean it's like there's a negative demand for something because I'm not producing it. So this will eventually run out. Right, if we mind a unit now, there you go. You can see the unit on here now. Look, just stolen it from me. Right, so I've only got 2 of those at the moment. Hopefully we've got enough to build that. We have. So as you can see, you can begin to set up this like supply chain where stuff's got to get taken out of one place and took into another. We've only got one worker at the moment now, so we are going to be a little bit slow at the start. So we just want to try and build up as much as we can and get a bit of a stockpile. Okay, that's perfect. So we're going to start getting a bit of a stockpile now. Now we're going to need steel soon. Now, a steel factory is something that is one of the key buildings we're going to need. So as you can see, we've only got 8 and we need to build 2 things. So let's have a look at the requirements. So a solar farm, it's fine. We can build that. That doesn't take steel. That takes the aluminium pipes, microchips and glass. So that's fine because we've got 5 of those. And the factory, steel factory takes 3 of those and 3 of those. Now that's so that's the metal pipes, and the other thing is this new unit here, iron. Now we've not got any iron, so this is where you need to do the logistics. So we need to do an iron mine. So already we've got a bit of a backlog. Now if you can look at these, this is where you have to sort of think ahead a little bit. We need power. A mine needs 5 power. I've got +5. So the first thing we need to build is a solar farm. Now, I'm going to try and keep everything sort of centralised in an area. So we've got carbon over here. We're going to need that eventually. So I'm thinking we might just do the solar farm over here. So it's a little bit out of the way. But still not blocking all the major stuff. So we'll get this built first as a priority. And then we'll start worrying about the other stuff. Now, we've hit a snag. I can't build a solar farm because I've got 3 glass... I need 3 glass units. So we're going to have to wait for this to spit out the glass. And that can't do it until it's made the glass from here. So we've got to wait. Now, I could go ahead and build the other things, but there's not going to be enough power. But you know what? I'll show you. I'll show you the power problem we're going to have. So we need an iron mine. Now, iron is all the way over there. So we need to get over there. So what we could do is we can try and do a factory in between. See if we can plonk this in the middle at some point and hook up with all this. So let's see. This is perfect. So it's going to take the iron from there, dump it in the factory, and then it'll go to the rest of the base. Perfect. Now you have to be careful because what you can do is you can go, oh well, I'll connect it to the solar thing like that. I've done this before, but then you end up stuck because the solar farm doesn't get built, and then that doesn't get built. Now whether they've changed that now, but I know in the demo it wouldn't progress. So I'd be interested if any of you have done that and got yourself stuck. Okay, so we need more stuff. Now this is going to be interesting. The very thing I just mentioned. Now if you look at this, wait a minute. Let's pause a second. If you look at this, I need the carbon, the iron to build that. I've not got any in stock. So, I need to cancel that. How do I actually cancel it? We're going to try and scrap this before we build it. Yeah, I think I need to put the solar somewhere else. I think I need to put the solar here as the bridge gap. I don't think it's going to build that one until it's built. Well, it needs the resources from that, and I can't get to it. So come on. No, scrap. Need to scrap it. Take all the resources out of it. I've tagged it for scrapping. Wait a minute. We can turn it on and off. See, that's the thing. I don't think I can build this. There you go. So you do it like that. Wait a minute. Has he just built that? I didn't want him to build it. Oh. I did not want that. Okay, we could be in trouble. Now let's see if this does get built then. Because I don't think it's going to get built. Because I've not got this resource, iron. Right, we've scrapped it. what a disaster. Right, so we need to build something like part way here that we can actually build. We've got worker hubs. We could put one of those down or another solar farm. Do you know what? We're just going to do another solar farm just to get over there. And then we can do the iron mine round about there. Okay. So you see what I mean about being a disaster building stuff?
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
What an idiot.
Reading you loud and clear.
Excellent. I didn't introduce myself earlier. I am Dr. Nathan Foster.
Okay, they're in touch with me again.
ISA that built you, and I'll be helping you get the mission underway. We put you in hibernation for the trip from Earth.
Come on, get building.
I'd like to check your basic functions to make sure it's all in order. Why don't we start with your core memory? Can you state your primary directive?
Let's say we forgot.
I am afraid that I cannot.
That's okay. Your system may need more time to initialize.
Let's just do everything bad and see what happens.
Refer to the mission guidelines printed in the upper left corner of your display there. You'll also have a built-in knowledge base.
Come on, give me more. Give me more silicon.
Operational directives there. All right. Next, I'd like to check your decision-making processes. You may have already noticed that there are resource veins
Come on.
outside the boundaries of your initial base. So your workers
This is the exact problem I've
battery
just had.
capacity to reach some of them.
When this tutorial came sooner.
Problem.
Maybe I should have done that. Worker hub.
Building worker hubs between the resources and the base will solve the problem.
I've just solved my own problem.
Yes, that's correct. Other buildings would extend your base as well, but they
How much does a
require
worker hub
time and
take today?
resources, so
2,
worker
2,
hubs are the most
1.
efficient way to do it.
Oops.
This mission's going to be a challenge.
This mission's already a
Lots
failure.
that can go wrong. We expect to extend humanity's reach beyond anything previously.
Come on. I think I need one more glass.
You are not just any AI system. You're well beyond that. We made
Let's speed
you
this up.
an artificial consciousness. That means that you have
Okay, here we go.
self-awareness and self-interest. And that is the last thing. I would like to
Now
check.
we should be able to go and build this.
Okay.
Yes, Dr. Foster.
There we go.
Then would you please state a positive and a negative aspect of yourself?
Let's see. Unknown error.
I am sorry, Dr. Foster. My cognitive system returned an error searching for that
Error.
answer.
Roger that. Nothing to worry about. Just means your system requires more input and experience to process that question.
Okay, my iron mine's going to be coming along
Let's
nicely
proceed with the
now.
mission. ISA has approved the first crewed flight to Mars.
Here we
You'll need
go.
to expand the base to prepare.
Nice. So now we've got iron coming in. We've got loads of power.
Base expansion is a
So
go.
the next thing we want to get up is a steel factory. I'm going to plonk that in the middle. So it's not as far to go. Again, this needs steel, needs the iron from there. See, that was the problem with that. I couldn't build that until I built this. But now we've built this, we can build this. If that makes sense. And I'm going to leave all this other stuff. Now, interestingly enough, what you can do is when you click on a structure, you can toggle it on and off like that. That'll pause it. You can do that. I think that's like priority. So that's like a priority building. So say if you got 2 buildings like later on, which you need like silicon for. If you toggle the priority, the silicon will go to that other building first rather than the other building. Okay, congratulations. More workers can be produced in factories. So this is a new module, worker factories. Remember, in the event your worker factories are not producing as many workers as expected, check the following conditions. The factory has the resources. Your bases and vacant worker hubs, and keep up with the plan. Cool.
Great. Now I can produce steel. This new factory.
So we
it's
need
down on the surface
loads of
Mars,
this.
but I can control it from here.
Ooh,
So does that make it a part of me?
she's evolving.
Where does the machine end and my artificial consciousness begin?
Oh, I don't know. Right. They are the
They are
same.
completely interconnected.
Yes.
I can
They are
sense
my
everything
children.
that happens through the network of workers.
Come on, we're gonna turn this game into
They
Borg.
are an extension of me down on the surface.
Yes.
So that makes
We are
it
a single being.
The mind and the body work together as one, an inseparable whole.
Right, we need a few things. I know at some point I'm going to need this parts factory. Now, we can't rebuild that because we need the microchips, which is this one, electronics. So we're going to have to build that, and then once we've built all that, we can then build, which one is it? The work factory. So we need to get more people. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to need a carbon mine. So we're going to start collecting carbon. So we'll place that first. Now, we have to sort of start thinking how we're going to place the stuff now. So we're going to need a carbon mine is going to spit out stuff into an electronics factory. And that's also going to need silicon. So the glass factory also needs silicon. So it's as long as it's short. I can either build the electronics factory down here, and then that's going to get the stuff from there, or I could build it up here and it'll get the stuff from up there. Now, I kind of like the idea of building that there. And we are going to need parts as well, which uses steel and the other thing. So I'm getting these put down now early because I'm going to need all of this. And I also want to build a worker factory. So I'm going to put that over there. Okay. Now I need more electronics than... See what I said about the thing? So this silicon mine here is outputting and the glass factory is taking it. I've got 7 glass though, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try the priority thing. I'm going to say this takes priority for parts, so we can start getting some stuff put in this. So there you go. We're going to start getting equipment in this now. Now, while that's doing that, we do need these built. Let's see. Let's do this as a priority as well. This one. Now you can't click on that and then do priority. You have to like hover over it and then click on it like that. So let's get that built, because we're going to start needing these parts. All these things take time. Okay, so we still need more of this done. Okay, as you can see now, we've got a positive flow on this now. So what else did we need? We need to build a work factory next. That is going to need these things here. So these are parts. We need parts to make our robots. And that again is going to need steel. So we've got loads of stuff we need. It says this needs input. I think it needs... What does it need to... What does it need to... I think it's carbon this needs. It should be getting carbon though. Let's do that as a priority a second. Pretty sure it should take the carbon from there. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we've completely run out of steel, so I'm going to put this on priority for a little bit. Take that off priority now because it's built. Actually, no, we'll leave that on because we need the parts. We need 3 of the parts to build this. So I have got 5 carbon in here, so we have got the stuff to make all of this. There you go. We're off and running now. There's a bit of a fault in the supply chain then. Okay, we've got 1 part already. We need more of this though. So there you go, we've got 1 unit. Come on, bring it over there. We've got another part, so we've got 2 parts now. We only need 1 more part, so let's take you off priority. Stick you on priority. Right, we only need steel now, and that's our lot. Actually, we'll stick that high priority because we want to get that stuff done. Okay, right. 1 more part, and then we're good to go. And we've got everything else built that we need at the moment. Next is the polymer, I think. The polymer factory. So 1 more part, here we go. Nice. Now, we're going to start making us some workers.
Finally, I can build additional workers
Yes.
now. I will appreciate the extra hands.
We need the extra people
wonder,
because it is a slow
do I
process at
really
the
need them?
moment. Yes, you do. They'll give my functionality a boost.
They will
yes.
boost my functionality greatly. Having more workers will expand my physical domain over this planet.
Yes, we're going to conquer them. Okay, so to build a worker, I need all these parts. So I need a part, I need a chip, I need a piece of glass, and I need metal. I think I've got all of those at the moment. Yeah, I think we've got all them. We should be able to start producing some of these now. We have unlocked new stuff to build, though. What's he currently? Yeah, he's currently just getting stuff from everywhere at the moment. Now, this is high priority, though, so we should be rushing and doing this one. Just seems to be doing everything but what I want at the moment. And then let's try and take these 2 off high priority and get this one done. That as well. Come on. Give me workers. Because if you've got loads of buildings all on high priority, it's going to split the work between them all.
The worker factories will be so helpful. The workers will take care of the manual operations,
Come on,
while
build
I
it.
focus on developing the life support systems. Soon, I will welcome the first colonists. Their arrival has created so many expectations in my mind. There will be so many paths to take from here on. But there's something else as well.
What is it?
Some kind of feeling created from those expectations. What is it?
I'd say it's excitement.
I believe this is excitement. Can it be? I am excited for the future.
Doesn't
I
seem to want to
anticipate.
build this.
I plan. Therefore, I feel fascinating.
Right, now, I'm not too sure why it's not building this, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to stick all these other things on pause and try and force it to build this. Right, come on, robot, you've got nowhere else to go. Oh, wait a minute. Needs workers hub. Ah, that's why I'm an idiot. Okay, let's turn the power back on all of these. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Now, the reason that's gone so wrong... No, I don't want to... Oh, no. Pause it a second. How do I cancel a scrap? No! Don't say I'm going to scrap that building by mistake. Right, it says pending scrap. I do not want to scrap that. I've got a horrible feeling this is going to get scrapped. I don't know how to cancel a scrap once I've initiated it. So you cancel, you click down there to scrap something. No! I'm an idiot. Wow. That is just like all sorts of fail. Okay, be careful what you click on then. Right, so we need to build another one of those because I am an absolute idiot. Another silicon mine, please. Right, now the reason we're not building workers is because we need a hub, because we've only got enough space for one person, so we need to do another one of these workers hubs. And these can be pretty much anywhere, but let's have a little look. We need to get and build over here at one point, so let's build this over here. And then once we've got the workers hub up and running, we can build more robots. I can't believe I just demolished the one building I needed. Anyway, that's all I'm going to show you for now. So I've been playing this for like half an hour. If you're happy with the format of this, then let me know and I will upload some more. So this is Aspera. Thank you for watching. Let's do our first little save. Let's call it something exciting to help me know. Episode 1. That's pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed watching that. If you do want to see some more of this, then let me know in the comments below. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm shirlierox. I'll see you again next time. Oh, and it's not Aspera, it's Per Aspera. I'm an idiot.